Let's go,
Hey,
baby.
yo, we back again, one more again. I'm hanging out
Yes,
with my
sir.
main man, El Condo. What's going on, bro?
What's good, Will Quilly? I'm good, man. Today's the day,
So I
so
am
we
really
good.
excited, man. I'm really excited. I sent you that
Me too.
article, right? I'm
Yeah,
sure
the
you checked it out. The little
yes,
dang,
on South
South
Sudan
Sudan.
on women's basketball
Yes,
in Africa and the investment that he want
yes,
to do on it.
yes. I am so excited, and I think what he is doing should be an example for a lot of different federations out there because I truly do feel
Definitely.
like from the way that article puts it, he's going to put the kind of investment he did with the men's team, he's going to do the
Yes.
same thing with the women's team. So imagine, getting all that talent that's all over the world and just bringing them together and actually, the South Sudan team going out there and competing. The women's basketball. How many federations
Yes.
are doing that in Africa? So it's almost a guarantee for them going all the way to AfroBasket right now, just by doing it.
Yeah.
What do
Just
you
by
think?
doing that. Yeah. I mean, I see his investment he's doing. He's public with it, and that's a great thing because for women's basketball in Africa, Cape Verde kind of got the same plans, but no financial means. So I don't think they just express it that much. But like we have like women basketball, we have some players in Cape Verde. There are some women that play there in Cape Verde, and we got some women that are outside of Cape Verde, and they actually bring them together. And they trying to make them compete in AfroBasket. I think they've been to a couple AfroBasket in the past 4 years. They actually got a coach assigned to it, that is assigned. So the main team is there. My only problem is how to get the younger generation to compete in Africa. The women U18, the U16. I think that's what's more important right now. It's good that you have the senior team, so the young girls can look at the senior woman like in basketball, like in men's basketball. But now they need to start developing the younger side. I think this is good for Africa. If
Okay,
these
hold
federations
on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna
invest,
jump right in. I'm
yeah,
gonna cut you off right there because I didn't understand something. You mean to tell me in Cape Verde right now, they're actually doing that? They actually have talent all over
yes,
the world and they bring them together for the Afro Basket?
yes. Most
How
of the
many
girls that
players?
competed
How many players come in from
from
outside of the
outside,
country? Yeah, is it
more
the
than
whole
50,
team?
more than 50%. No, they actually try to develop a league at home too for women basketball. They're actually a league that runs. They started with two teams, bro. First, there was two teams that they started with, and then in the championship they put like a youth 18 team from a school that was they have a school of like players that are being that learning basketball, and that school that had youth 18 players came into this senior league just for experience because there's not a lot of
Right,
teams. So that's
right,
how they started with two teams. So this Basket, that's where I started playing basketball too. It's a male and female school, so there's no gender discrimination there. So we actually, when we at that school, we play against women and men. Until a certain age, we all together. And then
right,
he kind of separated when you get older because men started
right,
getting
right.
can't control their force, so not to hurt the girls. But to a certain age, we all played together. There's like at home when I was in the school, I was like 13, 14. I was playing against girls, and then I was playing against the senior national team. The coach of that school was the senior national team coach. And then after a couple of years, the program died, and they bring it back 5 years ago. And we actually have like players that been to college in US, Loretta, some girls that were born in US, but they daughters of Cape Verdean parents and stuff. We got
Right.
players that were in Portugal and stuff like that. So they bring them, and I think it's great. I think all the federations should be doing that. They actually should be creating the league locally, and then having that development with the younger girls. I think it's a big investment to make in that area. I think it's an important investment to make. And I think all the federations should do that, man. Really, it's
What you're saying is there's another article that was posted online. Shout outs to Incredible Femi out there
yeah,
on IG. He posted that in reference to the Nigerian Federation. they were a little worried that, you know, the talent, they have a ridiculous talent, a pool of talent, I mean, but everything is coming from outside, and they're not really developing the local talent. Because when you look at that team, they got players for days, man. You look at Nigeria, they had, what, 5 players that just got drafted, you know, this past draft in the NBA. But then what about the local players? And you're almost telling me the same thing is happening in Cape Verde, right? So majority of the players in the girls' national team also come from outside. The league is not all that strong inside, right?
No, it is actually the league, the female league, they actually in par with them, you know.
Oh, really?
They're actually in par with the talent. It's just that most of these girls that are playing at home, the talent, they're young girls. So they'll take like 2 or 3 to develop them. They were actually like, I don't know if you've seen, we have like a great talent that just, Josiana Vaz. She's in US right now in college. She plays like a man, bro. She was in Cape Verde, developed in Cape Verde by a school of a friend of mine. We played together. He's actually a coach. He started coaching these little girls at the age of 10, 12. And these girls, man, they play like man, bro. Trust me. He didn't lose a game at home.
Do me a favor. Repeat that name one more again, because I want to look up.
Josiana Vash. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Josiana Vash. Hey, bro. I got her highlights here, bro. She plays like a man. She was in AfroBasket and she actually was born in Cape Verde, raised in Cape Verde, developed in Cape Verde by a Cape Verdean coach. It's just not spoken about. You know, Luol Deng just came out, and you know, Luol Deng he's an NBA player, so his voice is heard. And I think there's not a lot of exposure for women basketball. You know, like from my side, from Cape Verde side, I know what's going on there, and it's not spoken a lot. But they actually developed that, bro. They actually is cool for girls.
So let me ask you this: do you think Cape Verde has a chance against Nigeria, because their women's team is ridiculous?
Yes, their women's team is ridiculous. We don't have that firepower Nigeria has. Nigeria snaps a finger, got money like that. We don't have money like that to go bring, like, you know.
So, okay, this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying. Deng is doing this, Luol Deng, and that's what I'm saying. This is almost kind of like instant championship or instant, right? Yeah.
Because they come to invest, and it's like this. And this is what we need in Africa: somebody to come and invest, you know. And we don't have this. Hold on a second.
Oh yes, you do.
But
you
it's
got
not.
El
It's not.
You got El Conda.
It's just not come in and put the money. You know, it's somebody that comes in and structure this stuff. You know, creates the foundation of it. Actually, you know, money is just the means. You know, to actually building it up. But it's to know how to create this foundation to get this thing up and going.
Okay, so like, do me a favor. Let's try to get her. What's her name? You say what?
Josiana Vash.
Josiana Vash. Let's try to get a hold of her, man. Let's try to bring her on the show.
You want to talk to her? Yes.
We
can.
I would love to.
Okay.
I would love to. Let's get on the show.
Fine.
Let's talk to her.
We can get her.
Shed more light, man. Let's shed more light.
Shed more light. But it's a great program, because, you know, like this guy I played with, he's the coach of them. We actually play in the youth teams, and sometimes when I was going home to play there in the National League. And he took this project and did it, and kind of fell out of it because of money, bro. Because there's no investments. And when you see stuff like this, and you see the raw talent in Africa, sometimes I just want to be like, damn, I want to go rob a bank so I can have money to put this shit. Like, no, just create, like my big dream for Cape Verde is create an academy with where you can have these athletes, not just for basketball, you know, for all kind of sports, with this big academy like they have here in Europe sometimes, and in US. In US now they call them prep school, but I want to create a big academy where these girls go to school there, they develop their skills, and then you can outsource them to Europe or stuff like that. But the ultimate goal is to have a league at home where they can go and play. You know, you play at home, you get paid, and we can see our talents in Africa, man. I think that's the big goal.
I mean, that sounds pretty good. Okay, so before we wrap it up, I'm going to ask you one last question before we wrap it up. Do you believe that you should create the talent first, and then money will come, or you need to get the money, then you can create the talent? Oh my God, I lost him. All right, people, peace.